It's my swing analysis. Now, if you want to have the chance to win a swing analysis with myself and Pierce, what do you need to do? Pierce, that's the question.
You need a question, thank you. You need to post a comment down below on why you need that swing analysis.
We all need a bit of help, don't we?
We all need a bit of help. Good luck with it. Good luck.
Right, okay, so today's swing analysis is Claire Martin. Claire's actually a member of the website. Really good golfer, handicap 7, looking to get some more club head speed, and she'd love to get to 3 or 4 this year. So hopefully we can help that, really. And I think it's a fantastic golf swing here. A couple of things she mentions about maybe being slightly over the top and a little bit unstable. She'd like to potentially...
Lower body unstable.
Lower body unstable. She'd like to get the swing maybe shorter and wider. And when we look at the golf swing, we're going to sort of have a look, and there's maybe 3 things that we're going to pull from this. So let's take a look at the down the line first. And down the line view is interesting because it shows up a couple of things that you wouldn't necessarily see from the front view. So we're going to swing back, fantastic setup. As we swing back here, one thing we're going to notice is we're going to see that the lead knee, the left knee, moves forward, which is okay. We're going to see in the front view in a moment though. But what we're going to notice is on the right heel, look how the right heel is moving off the ground. So, you know, the weight's going very much into the toes, Pierce, in the backswing there. And if we go down into impact now, downswing's a little steep. She recovers it okay, but you can see both heels are off the ground when she's striking the golf ball. So the weight's very much going towards the toes. Now, when we go to the front on view, this is really where it's at. So front on view, we're going to see very stable lower body, but take a look at the left knee from here. It doesn't necessarily move very much laterally. Even though it moves forward, it doesn't really move much laterally. So that's sort of a clue what we're going to look at. Go to the top of the golf swing and we can see it's a fairly long golf swing, which obviously she said she'd like to work on. But what maybe concerns us more, Pierce, is just the position of her body. She's in what we call a reverse spine angle, where the spine is tilting towards the target there. Now, anyone with a reverse spine, Pierce, it's hard to keep short. They tend to want to carry on and swing long. But it looks like a stable base, and it's interesting, isn't it? She might be working on really keeping a stable base, but it could be hindering her in actually creating good body positions.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about the ground first and how that's going to influence the upper body, because that's really the important thing.
Totally. I mean, look, the ground influences the upper body from a reverse spine swing fault and also from an over the top swing fault as well. So we'll just go into the reverse spine first of all. So, I'm giving it away by standing out there. We'll talk about that in a moment. So what happens is when the hips don't move a lot and the left knee stays still like so, when you're extremely flexible like Claire is, you know, it's very difficult to get a good wind up into that trail side, and the upper body tips towards the target. You can tell by my voice, Claire, I won't be as flexible as you here, so I can feel the pressure going onto my lower back. And this is all because this leg here just isn't really moving. It's not allowing the pelvis to move, so it's all stacked up on top like this, and it's just not good for you.
And it's interesting, Claire's saying she needs to be more stable. She might be working at really keeping these legs extremely solid, but the problem is with that, if it sort of reduces rotation, it's not helping, is it?
I think Claire may have had a sway at some point. If she's a good player that she is, I think when she was not so good a player, I think there may have been a little bit of a sway.
You'll have to let us know with that, Claire.
So I think, and that obviously is an issue from the reverse spine. And when we start seeing a reverse spine, we often see steeper downswings. We also see steeper downswings. When I say steep, over the top, we also see an over the top downswing when we go into those toes as we're swinging down. So the more into your toes you go, the more the club will come out in front of you, just to keep the balance effectively.
So what are we looking to do? First of all, let's just clear up with the guys what we want the spine to look like, and then we'll get into really how we're going to help that with the lower body.
You're going to see and hear a big difference in my voice when I do this. So if I can get my spine tilting away from the target like so, you can tell by my voice that my back isn't in any pain and my core here is engaged as I'm in this position at the top of the backswing. I can stay there all day.
It's hard to swing long from there, isn't it?
It's very hard to swing long from there, absolutely.
So how are we going to fix it?
Okay, so look, we have a tennis ball chopped in half on the ground, and we're really going to get you to work at how you move your lower body. And that's really going to help everything around that, as we've said already. Now, it's important to do this not swinging a golf club to start with, so you need to get in front of a mirror. You're on a driving range there. Hopefully there's some mirrors there that you can use. Put your trail heel, your right heel, on the tennis ball. Now, what I want you to do, 2 things. So we've got to multitask a little bit here. We want the left knee pointing at the golf ball. So by the time you get to the top of your backswing, we want the left knee pointing at the golf ball, and we want you to squash the tennis ball into the ground. So I'm going to squash the tennis ball into the ground. I'm going to point my left knee at the ball. So I'm just going to get this sort of movement here, kind of like that motorboat movement that we do. But from here, that is what we're after.
So just quickly do that again, Pierce. Now what we're saying is it's okay for this left knee. Now yours comes forward, Claire, But what we need to do is actually allow it to move this way. We want the left knee to move this way because it's going to encourage a rotation. Now, you're going to notice when Pierce does this, do that again, Pierce, he does not sway. He doesn't have a sway, so it's okay for this to move as long as you're not swaying. This is the stable side for us that we want. So if we can keep this stable and allow that, it's definitely going to help.
If your left knee coming in causes your hip to go over there, we don't want that.
Different move altogether.
That's why we have to couple the squashing of the tennis ball. We're not going to be able to get that out now. Squashing of the tennis ball with the knee moving in, it really helps on that pelvis.
And spine angle, she can really look at how that spine is tilting away.
You
from
can
the
check
target,
by that.
can't
You
we?
can check by that in the mirror as well, for sure.
Okay, right. So again, I think there's three really good things here that are going to maybe be hard at the start because you're going to be thinking about your knee, your foot, your spine. But I think this is where Pierce said, get in front of a mirror, start to sort of feel and see what's going on. And with a lot of practice on this, you're going to change it quite quickly. Excuse me.
This is you're right there. This is 3 weeks of filming. That's what it does for you. So this is December. You have now got at least 3 or 4 months to get this sorted, ready for the season. So yeah, you'll have no problem with that.
Okay, right.
You want me to hit one?
I want you to squash the tennis ball. I want you to get into this good spine angle with a good knee movement, and I want you to squash the golf ball as well.
All right, okay.
With the club, please.
Thanks for that. All right, okay. So heel on the tennis ball. I'll have one quick rehearsal, really feeling as I fire those hips back to exaggerate it. You're not asking a lot, are you?
Really beautiful strike.
Nice,
and again,
wasn't
leg work on that was fantastic. I was looking at that lead knee moving in, allowing the turn, spine angle so much better.
You say fantastic about me.
Fantastic.
My golf
I must be ill.
You must be ill. There you go, Claire. We hope that makes sense, and now you're going to get more power in your golf game. And also, guys, if you are watching and you want more power in your golf game, why don't you head over to meandmygolf.com to check out the latest Me and My Golf Weekly, 3 power leaks in your golf swing. Andy, how do they do that?
Right, just click on the link in the corner, it'll take you straight to it, and you can sign up for free to watch this, guys. It's definitely going to help. And also, don't forget to enter the competition to win the chance of having a swing analysis with myself and Pierce by commenting below, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Good luck.